What if the very institutions meant to stabilize our economy are unknowingly triggering its imbalance? Ponder on that for a moment. Central banks, initially established to maintain monetary stability, have strayed far from their original purpose. Today, their easy money policies are enabling bloated fiscal deficits that seem to benefit the wealthy disproportionately by inflating asset prices. The middle class, they're getting squeezed. Now, imagine a scenario where the cost of living skyrockets, especially for essentials like food. It's not a pretty picture, is it? Yet, it's the reality for many lower-income groups today. If these trends persist, society could be sitting on a ticking time bomb of social unrest. While all this is happening, regulations and bureaucracy are burgeoning, restricting economic freedom and stifling the diversity of opinions people feel comfortable expressing. The freedom to think and express is being subtly yet steadily eroded. Let's delve into the economic implications, shall we? With inflation-adjusted interest rates likely remaining too low given the elevated inflation, a more aggressive approach to rate hikes may be needed to rein in rising prices. In such periods of high inflation, history shows us that stocks often outperform bonds. However, real assets like gold and silver tend to hold their purchasing power best as currencies depreciate. It's a classic case of the tortoise and the hare, with the hare being flashy stocks and the tortoise the slow and steady precious metals. The fiscal situation is teetering on the edge, with pension funds vulnerable if assets take a significant plunge. And with the only politically feasible option appearing to be more money printing, an endemic inflation problem seems not just possible but probable. As trust in the dollar wanes, more countries might bypass it for trade, gradually chipping away at its global status compared to hard assets. It's like watching a giant slowly lose its footing, one misstep at a time. So, in summary, the road paved by central banks with its misguided policies has led to a destination where the wealthy are benefiting, but ordinary people are feeling the squeeze. Excessive regulation is limiting economic freedom, and persistently loose money is risking social instability. The dollar, once the king of currencies, is facing potential debasement relative to real stores of value like precious metals. It's a sobering reality, but one that we must confront if we are to course correct and steer our economy towards a more balanced and inclusive future.